straight and it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. Back in 2019, he shared his dream. Algorithms for traders, profits so keen. From Stockholm to beyond, he showed the way. Automating trades, making gains every day. Tired of the old manual trade and grind, found joy in the code, leaving that behind. Doubled his capital, brought others along. Now pro-real algos where we all belong. Climbing the network ladder side by side. Pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. From coding strategies to this journey we see, empowering traders finding victory. Carl's got the passion, he's been through the grind, sharing the secrets, lifting every mind. It's more than the profits, it's knowledge we share, guiding each client, personalized care. Tech nerds and traders, our team built to grow. Through all market conditions, our algorithms flow. Climbing the network ladder side by side. Pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. From core to club, take that step today. Carl's capital climbing, we'll show you the way. From Stockholm to the world, we're soaring high. With pro-real algos, we're touching the sky. Climbing the net with ladders side by side. Pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. From core to club, take that step today. Carl's capital climbing, we'll show you the way. From Stockholm to the world, we're soaring high. With pro-real algos, we're touching the sky. Climbing the network ladder side by side. Pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. Back in 2019, he shared his dream. Algorithms for traders, profits so keen. From Stockholm to beyond, he showed the way. Automating trades, making gains every day. Tired of the old manual trade and grind, found joy in the code, leaving that behind. Doubled his capital, brought others along. Now pro-real algos where we all belong. Climbing the network ladder side by side. Pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. Strategies to this journey we see, empowering traders finding victory. Carl's got the passion, he's been through the grind, sharing the secrets, lifting every mind. It's more than the profits, it's knowledge we share, guiding each client, personalized care. Tech nerds and traders, our team built to grow. Through all market conditions, our algorithms flow. Climbing the network ladder side by side. Pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Carl's vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together, we're reaching everywhere. From core to club, take that step today. Carl's capital climbing, we'll show you the way. From Stockholm to the world, we're soaring high. With pro-real algos, we're touching the sky. Side by side, pro-real algos trading, it's a global ride. Calls vision clear, turning clients into millionaires, building wealth together.
Hello. Hey guys. Welcome to another live stream. Let's see, where are we? We have a few viewers. I most know that most of you are watching this later. But sound seems alright. Picture is alright. Good. Good. So, how are you guys? Nice. Yeah, it's a new AI song. It's crazy what these new AI tools can do. They are just crazy nowadays. You just type in your lyrics or a few instructions and what kind of genre. If you want a pop song, rock song, rap, whatever, and it will make you one. Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the results of November. We are at a new all-time high. We made a gain of about 2,000 euros. That is with all 29 algos, with minimum position sizing. So that's pretty great. October was great as well, so that brought us up to a new all-time high. Yeah, let's look through the results. If you have any questions, like whatever, about any algos, about the results, about what to eat for dinner or whatever, just let me know and I will help you with that. Yeah, okay, let's share the screen. Where is that? Okay, I need to change the screen like that. So if you were interested in seeing the exact results of every individual algo, you can see it in the bottom of the screen. You can also go to prorealalgos.com/algos. That will show you this page. On that page you can see the individual results of every algo and yeah, how they have performed since start. We have a bug currently that will be solved tonight, that it's not showing the last month, so the results you see on this page is the results up until November 1st. So the results of November are not included in these results. I will fix that by tonight. But anyway, if you would like to see the results of all algos in total, you can click on the Algo Trader link here and then click on results live performance. Yep, so we are at a new all-time high. November was pretty great. The results you see here are dependent on which initial equity and max drawdown you set here. Anyway, November has been the best month of Pro Real Algos since start. December has been pretty great too. In the last 2 years, December was actually the best month of those years. So let's hope for that in 2024 as well. We have some nice latent wins going into December. I think we have results or gains equivalent to 1,600 euros with minimum position size. So our minimum position size you can find on the same page a bit further down. You can see the position size in this column here. So all results we present in our emails, in our communication with our clients, leads, whatever, we are using the minimum position size that's shown here. I got a question. Were the US election results as expected for our view on keeping the algos? I don't really get the question. The algos are supposed to always be running. We never recommend anyone to stop any algos in connection to any specific event. Either it could be presidential elections or NFP data, whatever. We don't stop the algos. So in that sense, our algos wasn't expecting anything. However, I took a bet myself, like a manual trading bet, on the fact that I thought that the Democrats were going to win the election, purely based on the fact that if SP 500 is up 3 months up until the election day, history has shown that 87% of the cases, the incumbent party, meaning the party in power, will retain its power for the next mandate period. So I took a bet on that, and that failed, of course. So yeah, but it's still a strong edge, 87%. Yeah, I could increase the screen size a bit, I guess. Our best performing algo this month was the Cuts Gold H1 algo. It made approximately 1,400 euros. So that's almost 66% or something like that of the total gain of the month. I think the second best algo was the Prime Dex M3. So the Prime Dex M3 is our best performing algo of all time, I think. Let's see. Yeah. So it has made a total gain of 5,686 euros. And that is what won Germany for the contract. So yeah, that's approximately 800 or 700% in gain in relative to the security margin needed to keep a position of one contract in that market. Yes. I would like to see in the future more ChatGPT experimental algo creating. Actually, I did a webinar. The last webinar was Wednesday this week, where we actually did this. We created a FTSE 100 algo. I could actually bring that up. Running on the 30-minute time frame, and we created it using ChatGPT. And I did a series of 3 webinars on this topic, creating algos with ChatGPT. In the second webinar, we did a algo for Brent, shorting Brent, and a third algo on longing OMX, which is the Swedish index. And on the first webinar of those 3 webinars, I did create an algo together with ChatGPT for DAX. Yeah. So you are welcome to take part of those algos. I can show you the code. Actually, I'm going to I can show you that in pro real time instead. Let's see. Okay, so the last algo we made was for the FTSE 100 index, which is the biggest UK index with the 100 biggest companies. Here are the results of that system. So this is a strategy that ChatGPT created for us. It's very simple, actually, with a lot of trades. I think we have about 1,400 trades or something like that. 1,402 trades, 75% win rate. The profit factor is not great, but we have a lot of trades to work with here. So if we would like to improve the strategy, there are a lot of trades to take from. You don't want to filter out too many trades, as the strategy would lose its statistical significance. So you need to keep a lot of trades to make sure that your algo are not overly optimized and so on. So we have a lot of trades left, so this strategy is not, I would say, near to be complete. We could add a couple of time filters for it and some other filters to filter out bad trades. But what it does is it's pretty simple. It enters a long trade whenever the close of the current bar. So this is on a 30-minute time frame. If the close of the current bar is higher than yesterday's high, so this black line here is representing the high of yesterday. So whenever we have a close above that line, I can zoom in a bit. Yeah, so oops. As you can see here, we have a close above the black line being the high of yesterday, and then we enter a long trade and we exit that trade at 10 p.m. or whenever we have another close, whenever we have a close above the yesterday's high as well. So if you want to have this code, I can send it in the chat, and you can do whatever you want with it, but there are definitely room for improvement. Where is the chat? Here we go. Where can you see the webinars you have done? You can see them on the IG Academy. They are in Swedish, so we are doing a series in English starting on January 15th. On the same topic. We will not create the same algos. We will create new algos, but it's on the same topic, creating algos with ChatGPT. But if you are Swedish speaking and want to watch those webinars, I will send you the link to that in the chat as well. Okay, it's in the chat now. If you want to sign up for the next webinar that's in English starting on January 15th, I will send a link to that in the chat as well. Okay, I got another question. Are any of the algos using machine learning? Do you adjust parameters of others with VFO? Walk forward optimization. I don't understand what you mean of others. Yeah, I don't really know, but anyway, machine learning, it's I would say that it's not worth putting effort into, not in the pro real-time trading platform. We are quite limited but what we can do in the pro real-time platform, so it's quite hard to achieve anything with machine learning. There are some good attempts on it on the Pro Real Code website. I'll send you a link to that as well, where parameters, variables, can be optimized based on previous results of the algo. But it's very basic stuff. It wouldn't give you much, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you are interested in knowing more, I'm sending the pro real code thread in the chat now as well. What is the reason that PrimeDex M3 is performing so well? Yeah, good question. It was developed at the same time as the PrimeDex M2. The PrimeDex M2 hasn't performed as well. So it's not about how it was developed. I think it's just a matter of chance. Like one algo turned out to be great, another algo just turned out to be good. So we're really happy that this algo turned out to be great. But if you compare these two, the PrimeDex M3 is the algo that's has performed best, and it's not including the latest win. The latest win brings it up to a new all-time high. I will add it later. But look at that, compare it to the PrimeDex M2 algo. Only difference being running on a different time frame. But other than that, we developed it the same way. It's the same core code, so I think it's just a matter of chance. Or the fact that maybe the Prime core code works better on a 3-minute time frame, at least for the German index. I cannot copy the code you posted here. Just send me an email and I will send you the 4 codes. So yeah, just send us an email and that will be fine. I will send it to you together with the ChatGPT prompt I'm using. I guess would be a good idea. Yeah, so the code in the indicators is hidden, and depending on which algo we are talking about, it can be quite different what that indicator contains. So some indicators just contains a few simple like parameters, like an RSI 14 indicator together with a average true range or something like that, and it just gives us a trigger for entry. It could be as simple as that. For other indicators, there are a lot more complexity and a lot more code, so I wouldn't be able to give a general answer, as we have 29 different algos with varying complexity. I'm trying to start up my PowerPoint, but I can't, so why? I don't know, strange. Yeah, so here is the code for the FDSE algo. If you wanted, you can email me as well. And the email to our email address is info@prorealgos.com. And if you have any questions about our products, about anything, you can contact me there as well. Yeah, I had an idea. Also, if you are looking to buy an algo or a algo trader plan, a day trader plan or developer plan, I would suggest that you do that in the next couple of hours because we have a Black Friday deal. So whatever license you're buying, if you're buying a 12-month license or a 6-month license, you will get a double period of license. So if you're buying a 6-month license, you will get 12 months. A 12-month license will get 24 months. And if you are getting a lifetime license, you will get 50% off using this coupon code Black Friday 50. So I would just suggest that you don't miss out on this last chance. It will end just in a couple of hours, so don't miss that. Okay, what else? Trading oil. Yeah, so maybe I could show you the algo that's shorting oil. It's quite interesting, I would say. So it's shorting the Brent oil, not the US crude. It runs on the 1 minute time frame. So if you're looking to take some short positions intraday, I will show you a quite interesting code here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Look at this beauty. Yeah. We have here a strategy that's shorting Brent. Can't really remember the conditions right now. I have to read through the code, but one of the conditions is that the close of today needs to be bigger than the close of yesterday. Oh, not today, sorry. It's in the 1 minute time frame. So the close of this minute needs to be bigger than the close of the last minute. The close of the last minute needs to be bigger than the close of 2 minutes ago. The close of 2 minutes ago needs to be bigger than the close of 3 minutes ago, and so on up until 7 minutes. So we need to have rising prices 7 consecutive minutes. That's the first condition. I can increase the position size a bit. Sorry, the the screen size a bit. In addition to that, we have added a internal bar strength indicator and an internal bar strength condition. This condition is saying that for us to enter this short trade, the close of the current bar must be in the lowest 70% of the bar. So it cannot close in the top 30%. That's the second condition. And the third condition is that the close of this minute needs to be bigger than the average of the last 35 minutes, and that the high of this minute needs to be higher than the highest value in the last 3 hours or the last 180 minutes. We have a 0.2% stop loss and a 0.4% target profit. We exit the trade with one single condition, and that is that we exit the trade 10 minutes after we have entered it. So that's the full code. And yeah, it looks pretty nice, right? We have a total of 264 trades, 2.62 profit factor. What else? What else? The very low drawdown of 42 euros compared to the total gain of 1,000 euros. I built it a couple of weeks ago, so it has performed quite well. since it was built in the end of October. So let's put the monthly chart here. So it has actually the best performance in the last month. So a month where it wasn't optimized for. I think it's pretty interesting to see that the results seems to be better by the end of the year. Yeah. If you want the code for that, just send me an email and I will send you I will send you that too. What are your thoughts on an algo for natural gas? I don't have any opinion about it at all, I think. I don't really tend to favor any commodity over anything else. I just look at and try to find strategies that has a strong and robust edge, and if that is for coffee, natural gas, gold, silver, whatever, I don't care. If it's a strong enough edge, I would start it for any commodity. So if you can give me a nice edge for a natural gas market, sure. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions? Other than I could show you the Swedish OMX algo if you want, or the DAX long algo. I think this one was the best, however, with a 10% CAGR, which is kind of nice, and that is with if I lower the initial capital here to 100 euros, it would be pretty amazing. So you put in 100 euros and you would have made 1,000 euros. So the results is quite awesome. Might be a little bit overly optimized, but also like looking at the results since it was built, I would say that it was optimized for this period up until around here. So yeah, the results in the last month has been great. And now we have a CAGR of 506%. What else? You wanna see me play some Counter-Strike or stream when I play some chess or something else? Oops. So if you have any other questions, please just let me know. Other than that, I guess otherwise I will just like ask you to send any other questions you have to our email or yeah, do something else. What are your new projects in project? What are your new projects in progress? Yeah, we are creating a copy trading product. So product wise, that is one new product where people are able to copy our trades that we do. So that is actually just what our algos do. So what some people will use our algos to automatically trade for them, Other people want to just get a notification that you should enter a trade now, set a stop loss at this level, and take the target profit at this level, and you should exit the trade whenever these conditions are true. That kind of copy trading will be offered to anyone who doesn't want to like fully automate their trading, but rather have signals to trade after. So that's a new product coming up. In addition to that, new algos as well. We have 5, 6, 7 algos in test right now showing good results, but we are also not looking to have more than 25 active algos, and now we are at 29 algos. We have a few algos that's not performing that well, but yeah, we always have algos in test, and we want to make sure that any algos we replace, the one algo that we replace it with should be better. What is the safe drawdown in terms of a percent of profit? I wouldn't actually look too much to the total profit and compare it to the total profit, but rather look at your full money management. So if your drawdown on one algo would exceed like, it's always hard to give you a number, but like an algo can show amazing total profits over its full backtest period, but have a drawdown that might exceed the full target, the full profit, and that would be, of course, a bad drawdown. But it's hard to give a number. I want to, depending on which step, I would say that like anything more than 30% drawdown compared to the total gain is too much. So if you would have an algo that has a 50% drawdown compared to the total gain, then that's definitely too much. But you need to like calculate what that drawdown with your preferred position size would mean in terms of drawdown for your total equity of your account, and also do a correlation analysis with other algos to see like, is this algo often having drawdowns in the same period as my other algos. So you would really want to have a diversified set of algos that doesn't correlate in terms of drawdown. So yeah, but if you were to look at only the total gain, no more than 30%, that's way too much. How do you know if you have optimized an algo, and do you have any tips on how to optimize in a correct way? Yes, I do. I will cover this more in depth in the webinar series in January. I already did it in Swedish, but for our English listeners and viewers, I will go into depth on that in the webinar starting on January 15th. The link to that is in the chat. But anyway, what you want to do is you only want to optimize your variables. If it's a RSI 14 condition, or if it's a moving average condition, whatever you want to optimize, only optimize it on a sub part of the total historical data you have access to. So let's say that you have 10 years of data to optimize your variables on. Use 7 years or 6 years. And if you overly optimize your algo on those 6 or 7 years, the remaining 3 or 4 years will clearly show that you have overly optimized your variables. So you optimize it for the 6 years, you run it for the remaining 4 years, and if the results during those 4 years are bad or flat or deviating from the results of the 7 years or 6 years that you optimize the variables on, then that's the clear indication that you have a overly optimized system. So only use a sub part of the data, use the remaining sub part to verify the results on. Yeah, so the general like rule of thumb when trying to avoid overly optimizing is to use as little data for optimizing as possible. So I just mentioned now 6 and 4 years. It would be even better if you could optimize your strategy on, let's say, 2 years or no years at all, and just verify that the strategy with the variables has performed well without optimization on the full data period. So use as little data as possible, and that will make sure that you have that you're not overly optimizing your system. Yep. If you are not able to watch the webinars live on January 15th, the next webinar after that is in February, and the third and last webinar is in March. You can watch them recorded on the IG Academy. All right, so no more questions as far as I can see. Again, don't miss the Black Friday offer. It ends in a few hours. If you would like to get algos, indicators, learning program, edges. What else do we offer? I need to check. Yeah, the day trading system, the high probability trading course, core codes and code snippets, the algo development course, or just a large set of diversified algos. Yeah, then you should try to get that within the next few hours. Yes, Herman, I'm a bit tired. It was a late night last night. But all is well. I'm not sick or anything. I'm just a little bit tired, and also going on vacation on Thursday for a few days. That will do me good, and I will be back in full strength by the end of next week. And yeah, I will try to accumulate energy for a very exciting 2025 with new algo releases, new product releases, new learning courses, new presentations, whatever. It's gonna be great. Maybe even I think I'm not going to say anything about that, but something is happening in Q2 2025 for you who are interested in trading strategies. I'm gonna keep it vague like that. Yeah, so a lot of good things happening in 2025, and I will try to rest a little bit before that. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. I think we are live next time on January 5th. Yeah, January 5th at 7 p.m. Swedish time. So I hope to see you then, and until then, have a great December, a great Christmas, and a nice, happy New Year's. All right.